Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show, and it's time for your instant match reaction. Leeds United won on the road. 8 more wins needed, folks. 8 more wins. For us to have 2 wins in 5, probably should have had a couple of points in there as well, and only 1 loss to Arsenal for a newly promoted side. Absolutely flying. The manager this week, again, had to take criticism from certain sections of the fan base. Why? I'm not too sure. But he's just, again, dished out some humble pie. I thought the selection was correct. I thought the performance was bob on. I thought the subs were right. Listen, to go behind as well shows a real strength of character from those that were out there. They could have let the heads drop. I know I, as a fan watching it, thinking, do you know what? Like, how can we score 2? Well, they shut me up. They went and got 3. I just seen a comment there from Chris about Darlow. 100%. Darlow's had 2 solid performances, and it'll be very, very harsh if Lucas Perry comes straight back in. But he was bought as the number 1, so it wouldn't surprise me. Goodmanson, quality. Simon could have had a couple of assists if he made the right selection, or it didn't take a little defection. But listen, I don't think we had a bad performer out there, if I'm honest. I thought they all did what was required of them. We know where someone like Brendan Aaronson's parts of the game are lacking, but the parts that are not lacking, he's top at. You know, he showed that with his defensive capabilities towards the end. You know, we're in the top 10. We got 2 wins. That's huge. We know the club. And I've been saying we need 10 wins. You know, that gets us on 30. Then with the added points that you've got against Newcastle, etc., you know, it soon adds up. Again, we should have had more because we should have got more from Fulham, but it is what it is. 5 points. And do you know what? This now gives us a real confidence boost, a real momentum driver going into 2 home games. 2 home games where I've said, and I will continue to say, it doesn't matter who we play, and I mean anybody, at home we will give them a game. Massive. We play Brentford next at home. Sorry, Bournemouth. Very good side. Very good side. But Ellen Road, with the fans, it's a different kettle of fish. I wouldn't like to go to Bournemouth away, but on their current form. But it doesn't matter for me who we play at Ellen Road. I back us at home in any fixture, which might be wild. But it's because, for me, I do believe for me that we will be so difficult to beat. So difficult to beat. The signings, yeah, Jack's just mentioned the signings there. You know, Goodmanson's been unbelievable. I don't think he's had a poor game yet. I mean, he got cooked in the second half against Arsenal, but we were all shit. I thought he was good today. Stack, I was complaining about him in the lead up to this, saying he hadn't been the same since Everton. Well, he showed up today. What a free kick. Got an assist as well. Big up Trains as well. Don't forget, Gillette Soccer Saturday fan zone. I will be on Sky Sports talking about this glorious win, 7 p.m. When they went 1-0 up, I was like, oh, God. But yeah, now I can sit there and say, you know what? We ain't here to make up the numbers. And I've said that. We're competitive. We compete. Just getting a phone call. I'll have to ignore that. I don't know who's calling me. Yet again, being given my humble pie from Fark. A decent performance. Let's hope he can carry this on. And DCL can start a run now, 100%. I don't know why we are so quick. I think it's because there isn't an emotional connection there with the manager for large parts of the online fan base, but ultimately he is the man. I don't know what more we need to see. Do you know what I mean? Like, for a newly promoted side, right, to have 7 points on the board from 5, having played Arsenal, but the rest of the games have been tough. Wolves, okay, people, like, I seen it at half time, people were saying, well, we're supposed to beat it's the Premier League. It's the Premier League. I do think we were better than them, though, in every department. Off the ball, we're so good. I had no concerns in that second half. None at all. I even
put my desk down and sat down because I thought, do you know what? I know what's going to happen. We're going to stink it up, but I don't care. We're going to be workmanlike, dogged, physical, put challenges in, stay on the floor. Do you remember that was something we always used to bemoan Bielsa for? It was one of his things. He was too honest for his own good. Like Vix just said, we were unable to call on Nonto and James. He's not got the best squad. We've got one of the worst attackers in the league. I'm sorry, we have. But look at that. We scored 3 today. Top notch. For Okafor's goal, I don't think he was great today. He's a little bit frustrating at times. I expect more. I want more, but he took his finish really well. Calvert-Lewin ran all day. Great header. Great header. What a ball from Jayden Bogle. Pick that out. I wish Brendan Aronson would do that more. Just get it out of his feet and bam, get it in. But Stack was phenomenal. Longstaff, quality again. And even Farker towards the end, obviously. Yeah, making the changes at the right time. You know, Vic's made a good point. People saying Farker needs to find the answers. Well, there you go. He has done that. That Stack free kick, I was calling him Postman Stack, Postman Stack, Postman Stack, and his black and white cat because he found the postage stamp. He always delivers. What a banger. Can't remember the last time we had someone who could do that. Now when we're outside the box, we know. We know, don't we? Look, we went 1-0 down as well, and it was a well-worked goal. To be honest, Longstaff doesn't track Kreitzer, the goal scorer, but it's a lovely ball in as well, to be fair. I think it's Fur that puts it in. It's a lovely ball in, and there's no Darlow can do about it, really. Longstaff should have watched the run sooner, potentially. But after that, well, Darlow made a couple of worldies, actually. The one that he tipped over the crossbar that the ref gave as a goal kick. I thought the ref was shoddy today, but that's just my opinion. You know, we move. Let me just, there's some comments coming in as well. I'll just go on. Chains are torn. The pressure is off. Yeah. You're right. We can relax a little bit now as a fan base. You know, this a great performance and 3 goals as well. That's the main headline from this, innit? Because if we're being honest, up until this point, we've been pretty shot shy. Not today. Not today. And like Chris says there, we won an early season 6-pointer. They're now 7 points behind us. Wolves have just given that manager a brand new 3-year contract and they're booing. It seems a bit mad. But Darlow, yeah, quality. What the feck? Okafor was always a threat down that left. Not in the first half, mate. He wasn't great. People see different things. He wasn't great in the first half. Made the wrong decision at times and that. I've been on about it. But he'll get a goal and people will be bouncing with it. Do you know what I mean? Which I understand. But like Adam Pope at half-time, I think I agreed. He said, started well, grappled the game back. DCL impressive, Stack strike stupendous. Okafor makes amends for a poor half, which he was pretty poor. But again, football's about opinions. I guess I want more as well. I want more from him because I know he can give us more, right? Yeah, 100%. I'm not giving him a chance, please. Know that. Yeah, he doesn't hide. That's true. Good. Good. But yeah, but I don't. The only downside from this is Bogle. I don't know if it was an ankle, a toe, whatever it was. That's the only downside from this. I hope he's all right. But we have a good backup in James Justin. The subs were bang on. BS Joe, but you're entitled to your opinion. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. You can call it bullshit, but he was better in the second half. Yeah, 100%. People will come away and say, oh, he was amazing. I don't agree, but that's just my opinion. But it's probably because I want so much more for him as well. You know? Feel like I've dropped an E, says Ellie. I love that. But yeah, look, what more can you ask for? Goodmanson was topper, and especially when you consider what he went through last week. Top nose. BBC Sports say West Ham are considering replacements for Graham Potter. Multiple sources have told BBC Sport that even prior to today's home defeat, the Hammers have started identifying potential alternatives. So he will be sacked soon. No need to be like that, bro. Imagine slagging off someone who did something but not the useless. Yeah. Well, the way that you're speaking about him first and foremost is out of order. I'm not slagging him off. I just want more. My standards for Okafor are more than they are for Aronson. But Aronson did not have a bad game today. Relax a little bit, Yorkshireman, as well, bro. You're a good guy. There's no need. 3 goals from Okafor, from Stack and Goodmanson. I think it's the first time in our history that all 3 new debutants have scored on the same day, which is huge. There shouldn't be any negatives from today's performance. That's the thing, Sparks, apart from Bogle, but people will and agendas will agenda. But he had a good game again. Andrea Russo, an opinion I always take stock in. He says we needed that massive 3 points away and versus a direct rival for safety. Good setup again, similar to Fulham enjoying a lot of freedom to build up, but converting those chances in the first half was the difference. 100%. Very good balance in the second half. Collectively, well, 3 points earned. Well, 100%. That's the next thing. But it's fine. That will happen. I will always back the manager until until he doesn't need to be backed. I don't think he's steered us wrong yet. 3 points on the road's massive. 3 goals scored on the road's massive. And we now sit in 9th, which you'd have taken that at the start of the season. If I'd have said to you after 5 games, you're ninth in the table, come on. Goals. Come on, Farker. You have shown you can do it. Only way is up. He'd already shown you, bro. He'd already shown you. You just weren't willing to see the light. Scott says, Jose Sarr must hate Leeds. Get yourself a couple of monsters, Joe. Yeah, listen, the thing is as well, we always do well at Wolves. So that's good. Even though that when we went down, I didn't think we would get back into it, but it was good. In terms of great commentary, Joe. Enjoyed tonight on Sky. Today is a good day. Yeah, Sky Sports Fan Zone at 7 p.m. So looking forward to that. Showed you were 90 last season. Stop it. Who's the man of match? Who's the man of the match? I think Darlow's a shout. I've seen a few people do it. I really like Gabriel Goodmanson. I thought Stack was good. Longstaff. Ampadu's always amazing. He was amazing today for me. Yeah. No, you keep the same midfield. You don't change that for me, Paul. Not at the minute. I don't think you change it because it works. Might be different against Bournemouth. They'll come to play. They're a very good side with some very good players. So we will be there. We will see what happens. But over the moon. So many, man. It goes underrated. He won so much. Yeah, big up, Chris. He says, feel like Wolves will go down. Yeah, I do at this point as well. But you have to beat what's in front of you. Got to beat the teams likely down there, 100%. Job done with quality today. Someone commented on a video of mine saying, these are the teams that Bielsa would beat. These are the teams that Bielsa would dominate. And now, we need to see the same again. And we did see that. Because outside of their goal and a couple of chances when we're already up, we were by far the better side. And we're well worthy of it. They ain't Wolves fans coming out of there today saying, they didn't deserve that. They got away with it like we did at Fulham. It just didn't happen, right? Ampadu's unbelievable. And then you add on to that a fully fit James, a fully non-tour, decent. I've never rated Ampadu that highly. Well, you should do. Surely you see that. Surely you see. Congratulations, Joe. I hope you guys stay up. Big up, Jed. I'm happy today. solid performance. Solid performance. Great team performance and well-deserved 3 points. Yeah. Maybe, mate. Maybe. Did they lose? Really? Wow. My bet went to the fucking stinking then, didn't it? As if they lost. Yeah, look. Top 10 Leeds. And now 8 wins. 8 wins needed. I said from these 4, I'd have taken 4 points. We've got 3. We should have already had that 4. So for me, we're ahead of where we need to be. For me, just in my head. The fact that we've got 7 points after 5 point a game gets you 38, sees you up. 10 wins gets you 30 plus your added points. 36 keeps you up, in my opinion, maybe 37. But yeah, 8 more wins needed now. But we're ahead of where we need to be at this stage of the season. 9th in the table, exactly. Yeah, definitely. We need that. You could see Brendan was knackered towards the end. He ran himself into the ground. If you could have brought on James, it's a different kettle of fish when he picks up that ball where Brendan tries to beat Kreitzer, I think, and he gets buoyed off it. If that's James, it's different, innit? It's kick and rush. Kick and rush. We beat Bournemouth, draw versus Spurs. Have you banged your head, son? But no, I believe we can get something against anybody at home. I mean this. I say it with chest. We will give anyone a game at home. Big up to my man, Abdul Rahman Al Khalifi. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're doing well, bro. Salam alaikum, my man. He says, great win, precious 3 points. So many positives from Fulham and today. Yeah, if you look at them 2 performances together, quality. Darlow, man of the match for me today. Salam, Joe, brother, and congrats to all the Leeds fans. Big up to you, bro. Thanks as always for supporting the channel. Bournemouth is harder than Spurs. Liam Raymond, it's their fan zone, mate. I'm part of the Finalysis starting 11 myself, Luke. There's a few heads that you'll know, Heidi, Stats, and they've had a different Leeds fan every week. So Big Lou was on off Twitter, if you know him, and it's my turn tonight. So yeah, 7 p.m. on the fan zone, which I'm buzzing about because we just battered Wolves. We scored 3 goals. This is what we do. This is what we do, man. And with better additions in the summer, in the final third, for me, we don't even need to be talking about. We don't even need to be. We don't even need to be talking about the relegation zone. Do you know what I mean? We don't, man. I'm telling you. But as it is, we are where we are. We are where we are. Yeah, I think it's mad they gave him a new 3-year deal before this game after not winning a game. No, it's on TV, bro. It's on TV. Is what it is. I'd take a point from the next 2. Be tough. Yeah, Yorkshireman. Yeah, but I say we give anyone a game. We give anyone a game at home. I swear to God. So I'm up for it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's take on Bournemouth. And then we've got Spurs. Bring it on, baby. You know what I mean? Bring it on. Bring it on. I don't know what more else there is to say. I don't think there is else to say, is there? Massive win. Massive win. 3 goals scored on the road. Another top-tier performance from all comers. Manager got it bob on again. We could have been looking at, we could have been looking at 4 points from 2, which is huge, man. When you're going on that rate, it's mad. This is available on the Leeds United store, mate. You can get it through my link in the description. Big up and help me out. If you can, we could not kill games off like that. Like, no, 100%. This is what I'm saying. And with the subs that come on, we killed it, didn't we? I'm confident in Leeds United sitting in a low block and seeing a game out. It's about us scoring first. I know we didn't score first today, but against better sides, because we had a chance just before they scored. Goodmanson got into a great position and made the wrong selection. There was another one later on in the game where he made the right selection, but it took like the tiniest of deflections away from him, which was unfortunate. But I'm over the moon with a performance. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm knackered today. I was up early. I went to bed late. it takes it out of you watching Leeds United. But yeah. Do you know what as well? Leeds United's results in their last 42 league games played outside of London, we've lost 2. We've lost 2 in 42 outside of London. That's what I mean when people question the manager. I think it's insane. Imagine saying that. 42 games, lost 2 outside of London, of course. But Johnny Cooper makes the point, no more London visits until December. Do you know what I'm about to say? We're going on a title charge. Top at Christmas. Get me on them panel shows this week. Conference League, baby. We're coming. Yeah, man. Quality. I don't know Damar on Pirro. I don't know what he would bring there. That was exhausting and I'm so happy. No, either same. Exhausting. I'm tired. No more watch longs for the rest of the day. Kids are here, so I can just chill now, you know. Watch Man United get beat by Chelsea. I mean, it's a lesser of two evils, I guess, in it, because they're horrible as well. But, you know, as that meme goes, fuck Chelsea. When did we last score from a free kick? I'm going to say Gruev against Norwich, not last season before. Conference this early is not sustainable, Croft. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. It's not real. I don't think we're actually going to get Conference League. Point above Man City. It's what we do, Angus. They play Arsenal tomorrow as well. The big one here, though, right, is 7 points over Wolves, who are going to be in the relegation battle. The thing is, as well, with West Ham, they're going to make a change for the manager, aren't they? Yeah, no. Listen, the recruitment has been good. The recruitment has been good, but we just needed a few bits more. I'm not going to rewrite history now and say, oh, they were, because it, come on. DJ says, and still he is top. Mate, I've had a nightmare again, DJ, because I put Kudus and Stack on my bench. They've scored big. I went 5 at back thinking clean sheets. Not one of them has got a clean sheet. And Kudus gets 2 assists and Stack gets a goal and an assist and they're sat on my bench. Again, I had 14 points last week on my bench. Yeah, well, Danny, this is what I will say. Those that doubt are mad. They're mad. And the same heads that want, not all of them, but the same heads that don't want the manager were the same heads that didn't want Bielsa. There's always something bigger and better until afterwards. And then they got, do you know what? I think I was probably wrong. Scored 3 goals. We got 2 wins. We've only played 5 games. We've got 2 wins and a draw. We've played Newcastle. We've played Arsenal. We're playing away at Fulham. Quality. Quality! Maybe Farker does know what he's doing. Some of us know this. I'm buzzing for him, for you, for me, for Leeds, for the Premier League, because we're staying up. And on that note, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I'll be back early in the morning with Joe, if he's available, talking when the dust settles, when we're a little bit more chill. We've got Premier League games tomorrow as well. We're going to do Sunderland Villa. I think Sunderland beat Villa, by the way. And then City versus Arsenal. Then we'll do the final word. And if you are about, Sky Sports Fan Zone, 7 p.m. I'll be on there. So, yeah. Hopefully, I'll see you there as well. Sky Sports, let's effing go. Big up. Peace out, folks. Enjoy. Bye-bye.